I had a passion prior to the Good Times era, but the Good Times era, JJ became my hero because it was the first time I saw a black person actively depicted as an artist. That's, that's very, very powerful. Forget the setting of a person that's living in the ghetto, but it still was the first time I saw someone being an artist. And to this day, there hasn't been many other people in that position. So you look at right after that was the Jeffersons. Jeffersons had uh, another standing, but they didn't have art. And then when you talk about the Cosby Show era, that's when we really got into the art that was in their space. And so all those things being a media-based, consumer-based position changes everything. And that whole, if it wasn't for Good Times and the Cosby Show being so close together in time frame, the art industry would not have, I think, evolved to the point that it did. It really was a catalyst. It was an explosion. Like the Harlem Renaissance, you got to remember, Harlem Renaissance happened like during the Depression. And so you got all these black folks doing all this powerful creative stuff during a really bad time. Not since the Harlem Renaissance have we seen that kind of explosion. And that was a regional explosion that turned national. Well, the art thing did the same thing. It really hit regionally first, and then it exploded from there. So, and then it affected more people. It came in tune with more people because we were able to reproduce. In the Harlem Renaissance, these folks didn't have access to publishing their work, didn't have access to recording. They had to be at the will of whoever was going to do that. And a lot of them died just gigging. With this movement, with the technology changes and being able to have accessibility to printing and being able to service millions of people, oh man, it was crazy. And so I think a lot of the things that's happening with the African American art market right now, even on the fine art side of the business, is directly reflected to what happened during that period between 1985 and 2005.